Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Lord Sett 2024, bringing you another video of Sony's State of Play, Silent Hill 2 Remake. And oh, yeah, I am so excited, but at the same time, damn. Just damn. I'm also very, very scared. For what we got with the wait, it was interesting. The look of the game, fantastic. I feel they captured everything I wanted to see. But gameplay. And we're going to get into that right now. So if you guys paid attention to Beast Lord's review of State of Play, he loved Silent Hill 2 Remake. It looked fantastic, right? I completely agree. Being my alter ego, the lighting was wonderful. We got a tad bit of the sounds. It sounded good. The main character looked good. Enemies looked a little wonky, right? But ultimately, what we saw with puzzles coming back, the environment itself, the effects of the fog affecting lighting, everything looked fairly solid, right? For a game that's apparently not done yet because we are yet to see a release date, despite them showing the first trailer last year, it looks okay, right? I'm not someone who's super hung up on graphics, even though I feel really going in to the graphic fidelity for this game will really bring out the terror. But that's exactly what we're gonna get into now, because the one area, despite everything that we've seen, which to be honest wasn't too much unless you're a fan and you played Resident Evil 2. The part about this game that scares me the most, like Beast Lord J, is the combat. Anyone who's played a horror game or a video game at all knows for a fact that horror games are meant to test you. Usually the player is given very limited resources set in a crazy universe and have to figure out how to use these resources to survive this world, figuring out puzzles, trying to figure out a way to get past enemies with 5 pistol shots and a butter knife. And that is very much a Silent Hill universe. So when they decided to show off combat, something that felt Resident Evil 4-ish, right? That makes me nervous. And I can explain this to you by talking about Resident Evil 4 Remake, or Resident Evil 4 in general. So, Resident Evil 4, also a survival horror game. Leon typically gets a bunch of bullets, he gets a bunch of different guns, he has different combat techniques, but they make up for the survival horror experience by throwing waves of enemies at you, giving you limited directions, needing to make quick decisions fast with crazy enemies in front of you to make up for the insane stuff that Leon can do. Thus, it plays very well, right? Then you go into Resident Evil 2 Remake, that, in my opinion, is one of the greatest horror games of all time. Something is what I'm expecting more with Silent Hill 2. Enclosed spaces, very claustrophobic. The darkness playing a big key factor with what you cannot see with the hearing, like being able to hear a licker from a good distance away while trying to search it out. Oh my God, that's terrifying. With the zombies while being chased by Mr. X. Oh my God, crazy. And that's what I was expecting with Silent Hill 2 as well. But when they show the combat, 3-4 enemies coming at you while you have a pistol, it doesn't exactly make me nervous on my own, but it's not what I wanted to necessarily see, right? I would have much rather them give us a 3-minute trailer of the main character trying to escape enemies while simultaneously trying to solve a puzzle, showing enemies able to go through doors, using vents, being smart with how they're getting to you, showing the main character having to hide under tables or in something, throw a little clock tower in there, right? But that's not what we got. What we got was a shoot 'em up, right? And once again, something that felt more like Resident Evil 4 to me, which is not what I'm looking for. It makes me a little nervous because as Konami's working on this game, it makes me wonder if all they did was work on combat and did not think about A, B, and C when it comes to making this a horror game. Now, the Resident Evil combat itself doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad. I mean, Resident Evil 4 had plenty of terrifying moments in there, But that's the only key factor that I feel is missing with this trailer. I hope the next one that we get will be a 5-minute trailer of the main character going through a building, traveling outside, trying to escape enemies, needing to carefully think about every action they make or pay the price. Otherwise, I'm going to be severely disappointed. So, like I said in the beginning, not bad, but not good, right? It's exciting, but slightly disappointing. So we're just gonna have to wait and see if Konami gives us any more information about what's going on. And we're gonna have to keep our fingers crossed. And this is basically all I have to say about it. Beast Lord went over the same processes through his head when it came to what his first impressions were of the game. And I sit in those same areas, being his alter ego. So thank you all very much, everybody. I would love to hear your comments, your thoughts on this, how you feel. And I'm definitely gonna go more into the Resident Evil 2 Remake universe as we get more information. But honestly, right now we don't have a lot to go on. But when we do, I will make more videos. We will talk about this more, and I would love to know your opinions. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining Lord Sett. And this was State of Play, Silent Hill 2 Remake. And until next time.